Hello everyone. Namaskaram. If everybody could quickly take their seats, we'll get started. गजाननयुतं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं भजामि सततं सूरेश्वरं श्री 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 गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरम् अजेन्द्र पूजित विघ्नेश्वरम् अजेन्द्र पूजित विघ्नेश्वरम् अजेन्द्र पूजित विघ्नेश्वरम् अजेन्द्र पूजित विघ्नेश्वरं गणादिसनुत पद पद्मकरम् अजेन्द्र पूजित विघ्नेश्वरं गणादिसनुत पद पद्मकरं कुञ्जरभञ्जन चतुरकरकरम् कुञ्जरभञ्जन चतुरकरकरं गुरुगुहाग्रजं प्रणवाकरं कुञ्जरभञ्जन चतुरकरकरं गुरुगुहाग्रजं प्रणवाकरं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Shriya and her family, I would warmly welcome you all to this very special occasion, Shriya's Arangetram. My name is Adya Sridharan, and I will be your MC for today's Arangetram. The Arangetram is the most significant part of every young Bharatanatyam dancer's career, as this marks the day that she begins her journey as a professional. Her preparation and hard work for today's event comes to life as she performs a full margam or complete repertoire of dance items. Along with this, she gets the stamp of approval from her guru, an esteemed set of artists supporting her, and her friends and family in the audience that she is now equipped with ample stamina, grace, and willpower in order to be a solo performer. Overall, today's Arangetram is also a demonstration of Shriya's complete surrender to the art of Bharatanatyam. Today's event would not have been possible without the hard work of our Guru, Srimati Rashmi Prasad Matkur. Srimati Rashmi Prasad Matkur is the founder and director of Nrityalaya Dance Academy, LLC, Phoenix, Arizona. She started her Bharatanatyam training at the age of 4 under late Srimati Jayashri Rao and from the age of 7 under the tutelage of Dr. Tulasi Ramachandra, Director of Nrityalaya Trust, Mysuru. Her organized and structured curriculum for the NDA and her exciting ways of delivering content to more than 125 students reflects her genuine interest in teaching. Through exploring and introducing concepts such as Neo-Bharatanatyam and retelling of various Indian mythology, she hopes to enrich the cultural life of her students and audience alike. Rashmi Aunty has also written, choreographed, and produced dance dramas such as Navagraha Namana, Ashtalakshmi Vaibhava, and recently Chakra Sutra, which have been grandly staged in Phoenix and also widely appreciated by the audience here. Let's give her a big round of applause. Next, I would like to introduce the means by which Rashmi Aunty's choreography has come to life, Kumari Shriya Tummala. Shriya Tummala is a senior at Xavier College Preparatory and is a dedicated Bharatanatyam dancer with over 10 years of training. She currently studies under Guru Srimati Rashmi Prasad Matkur and previously trained with Guru Srimati Kalai Mangai and Guru Srimati Neeta Malya, under whose guidance she completed her Salanga Puja. She has also learned select compositions from Guru Srimati Swapna Sanjeevan and Guru Murali Bhatt. Recently named an Indian Raga Fellow, an honor that is only awarded to 5% of applicants worldwide, Shriya is collaborating with dancers across the globe to present a featured Bharatanatyam composition. At school, she is the president of the Math Honors Society, captain of the varsity badminton team, public relations officer for the Environmental Resource Organization, and a member of the varsity mock trial team. She founded a non-profit in her sophomore year, securing over $10,000 in grant funding through fellowships with the Dragon Kim Foundation and Riley's Way Call for Kindness. Shriya is also a 2025 Carson Scholar and a National Hershey's Heartwarming Young Hero. She works part-time at Fuerte Arts Movement, supporting housing, environmental, and immigrant justice, and serves as Director of Partnerships and Operations at Learn for Justice, an international student-run non-profit focused on humanities education. Balancing dance, service, leadership, and academics, Shriya brings energy, purpose, and heart to all that she does. What an amazingly well-rounded person she is. Let's encourage her with a big round of applause. Now, we will be moving on to the main event of today, the Bharatanatyam Arangetram. Before I introduce the first item, I would like to go over some housekeeping rules. Kindly set your cell phones to silent, and in the case that you do get any calls, please attend them outside the auditorium in the lobby. And if you do need to leave the auditorium, please do so in between the items so you don't distract the dancers or the musicians. No flash photography or videography is allowed. Now, let me introduce the first item of today. Pushpanjali is the first item that Shriya will be presenting in her Bharatanatyam repertoire. The word Pushpanjali itself is a combination of two words, Pushpam and Anjali. Pushpam means flower and Anjali means to offer with folded hands. Therefore, this item is an offering of flowers to the gods, the guru, the musicians, and the audience. It also serves as a salutation to Lord Nataraja, the divine cosmic dancer. The Pushpanjali that Shriya will be presenting today is set in the ragam Arabhi, composed by Dr. Mangalapalli Balamurli Krishna. The first paragraph of the Ganesha Pancharatnam is also interspersed throughout the composition, which praises Lord Ganesha as the one who holds the divine joy in his hand as Modaka, and the one who always strives to accomplish the liberation of his devotees towards that ultimate joy. He holds the digit of the moon as his ornament, and with a joyful spirit protects the world. He is the one who is without any master, but is himself the only master for his devotees, and protects them by destroying the demons. Along with this, the Pushpanjali is especially challenging due to the Panchajati patterns also weaved into the composition. Panchajati refers to the 5 rhythmic patterns used in Carnatic rhythm cycles. Each jati is defined by the number of counts in its basic unit, and when woven into a composition, adds complexity to the tala. The jatis are Tishram, cycles of 3, Chatushram, cycle of 4, Kandam, cycles of 5, Mishram, cycles of 7, and Sankirnam, cycles of 9. Ladies and gentlemen, Shriya will now present Pushpanjali in Ragamalika and Talamalika.
Jim Jim Tananata Jim Jim Tananata Kundari Kidadaka Kukundari Jim Jim Tananata Jim Jim Tananata Kundari Kidadaka Kukundari Jim Jim Tananata Jim Jim Tananata Kundari Kidadaka Kukundari Jim Jim Tananata Jim Jim Tananata Kundari Kidadaka Kukundari Jim Jim Tananata Jim Jim Tananata Kundari Kidadaka Kukundari Jim Jim Tananata kundari kidadaga kukundari jim jim tananata jim jim tananata kundari kidadaga kukundari jim jim tananata jim jim tananata kundari kidadaga kukundari jim jim tananata jim jim tananata kundari kidadaga kukundari jim jim tananata jim jim tananata kundari kidadaga kukundari jim jim tananata jim jim tananata kundari kidadaga kukundari namamitam vinayakam namamitam vinayakam मुदाकरातमोदकं सदा विमुक्तिसाधकं कलादरावतं शकं विलासिलोकरक्षकम्
तज्जंत तकजंत तज्जंत तत्तत् तर्गितोंत तत्तत् तर्गितोंत तत्तत् तर्गितों
मुदाकरातमोदकं सदा विमुक्तिसाधकं कलादरावतं शकं विलासिलोकरक्षकम्
तज्जंत तकजंत तज्जंत तत्तत् तर्गितोंत तत्तत् तर्गितोंत तत्तत् तर्गितों
अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिते भदैत्यकं नदाशुभाशुनाशकं नमामिदं विनायकम्
तज्जंत तकजंत तद्दिंगिन्न तोंत तद्दिंगिन्न तोंत तद्दिंगिन्न तों
अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिते भदैत्यकं नदाशुभाशुनाशकं नमामिदं विनायकं नमामिदं विनायकं नमामिदं विनायकम्
तत्ता ततकजं ता ततकजं तक्कणकजं गिण्णतों तत्ता ततकजं ता ततकजं तक्कणकजं गिण्णतों तक्कजं नक्कजं किट्टजं मिट्टजं तकतदिनतों तकतदिनतों तां तदि ततों तत्ता दि गिण्णतों ता दि तों दि गिण्णतों ता दि तों नं दि गिण्णतों
जेम जेम तननत जेम जेम तननत कुंदरी किडदग गोकुंदरी जेम जेम तननत जेम जेम तननत कुंदरी किडदग गोकुंदरी जेम जेम तननत जेम जेम तननत कुंदरी किडदग गोकुंदरी जेम जेम तननत जेम जेम तननत कुंदरी किडदग गोकुंदरी जेम जेम तननत जेम जेम तननत कुंदरी किडदग गोकुंदरी जम तनम तोम तलांगुदै तगजुम जुम किडदग गोकुंदरी जम तनम तोम तलांगुदै तगजुम जुम किडदग गोकुंदरी ताहकजं तक ताहकजं तकदे तळांगुमणि वेडलिन श्री ताहकजं तक ताहकजं तकदे तळांगुमणि वेडलिन श्री आद्यन्तरहित यरलवशशसगं गणपतिकिन प्रणतुलु विघ्नभाग्न निमग्न वरसद्गुण गं गणपतिकिन प्रणतुलु आद्यन्तरहिरयललवशशस गं गणपतिकिन प्रणतुलु विघ्नभाग्न निमग्न वरसद्गुण गं गणपतिकिन प्रणतुलु गं गणपतिकिन प्रणतुलु गं गणपतिकिन प्रणतुलु मूषिकवाहन चामरकर्ण विलम्बितसूत्रा वामनरूप महेश्वरपुत्रा विघ्नविनाशक पादनमस्ते विघ्नविनाशक पादनमस्ते
Wow, what a scintillating start by Shriya. Let's give her another round of applause. The next item that Shriya will be presenting is the Alaripu. The Alaripu is a completely rhythm-based item, an embodiment of nritta or pure dance. The dancer pays respect to the Almighty and also the audience, welcoming them all to bless her on this occasion. The word Alaripu literally translates to a blooming flower. This is quite apt for today's occasion, as the Arangetram signifies Shriya's transformation from a Bharatanatyam student to a nuanced dancer, the same way a small bud blooms into a beautiful flower. The composition begins with simple eye and neck movements, which are called attami, then movements in the position of Natyarambam, where the arms are outstretched to the side, and simple feet positions. Gradually, more and more complicated footwork and movement patterns are inculcated, and the composition concludes with attami, simple eye and neck movements once again. The Alaripu can be set in many talams or rhythmic structures. Today, Shriya will be presenting an Alaripu in Khanda Chapu talam, which is a complicated rhythmic structure composed of 5 beats. Verses from Saint Arunagirinathar's popular Tiruppugal, Yerimayileri, will be sung while the Alaripu commences.
தளாங்கு தரிக்கிட்ட தோம் தளாங்கு தரிக்கிட்ட தோம் தாம் ரித்தாம் தை ரத்தை தாம் ரித்தாம் தை ரத்தை தாம்
ஈசனுடன் ஞான மொழி பேசும் முகமொன்றே ஏறுமயில் ஏறி விளையாடும் முகமொன்றே ஈசனுடன் ஞான மொழி பேசும் முகமொன்றே உணர வந்த முகமொன்றே ஆறுமுகமான பொருள் நீயருளல் வேண்டும் ஆரியருணாச்சலமமர்ந்த பெருமாளே
தளாங்கு தோம் தரிங்கின தோம் தாம் தித்தாம் தை ரத்தை தாம் தித்தாம் தை ரத்தை தாம்.
Following the Alaripu, Shriya will be presenting the Jati Swaram. The Jati Swaram is also an embodiment of Nritta or pure dance and allows the dancer to portray her deep understanding of Tala and rhythm. It is a melodic combination of swaras or notes and jatis or rhythmic syllables. Due to it being a Nritta composition, Anga Shuddham or body postures which are very proper and movements are instrumental in performing this composition. The Jati Swaram includes a Pallavi which is usually repeated numerous times, then 4 or 5 different segments that follow the Pallavi called Charanams. Shriya will be executing rhythmic footwork and movement patterns that get exponentially more and more complex. Today's Jati Swaram will be in the ragam Todi, a ragam that is not commonly seen being used in Jati Swarams. It is a very gamakam or oscillation based ragam known for its intensity and grandeur. Jati Swaram in ragam Todi, set in Aditalam, composed by Maharaja Swati Tirunal.
Da pa ma ga ri sa ri ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga ri sa ri ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga ri sa ri ga ma pa
దిగు తక తదిగిన తోం తాహత జంతరి జంతరి కిట తక తాహత జంతరి జంతరి కిట తక తక్క దిగ్గు దింగిన తోం తద్దింగిన తోం తక దిగు దింగిన తోం తాహత జంతరి జంతరి కిట తాహత జంతరి జంతరి కిట తక తక్క దిగ్గు దింగిన తోం తద్దింగిన తోం తక దిగు దింగిన తాకు నంత నంత తకిట దిక్కు నంత నంత తకిట తక్క దిగ్గు దింగిన తోం తద్దింగిన తోం తక దిగు దింగిన తోం
సా సా ని ద ప మ గ ద ప మ గ రి సా స రి గ మ ప గ మ ప ద ని సా సా ని ద ప మ గ ద ప మ గ రి సా స రి గ మ ప గ మ ప ద ని సా సా ని ద ప మ గ ద ప మ గ రి సా స రి గ మ ప గ మ ప ద ని సా సా ని ద ప మ గ ద ప మ గ రి సా స రి గ మ ప గ మ ప ద ని సా సా ని ద ప మ గ ద ప మ గ రి సా స రి గ మ ప గ మ ప ద ని సా సా ని ద ప మ గ ద ప మ గ రి సా స రి గ మ ప గ మ ప ద ని సా సా ని ద ప మ గ ద ప మ గ రి సా స రి గ మ ప గ మ ప ద ని సా సా ని ద ప మ గ ద ప మ గ రి సా స రి గ మ ప గ మ ప ద ని సా సా ని ద ప మ గ ద ప మ గ రి సా స రి గ మ ప గ మ ప ద ని సా సా ని ద ప మ గ ద ప మ గ రి సా స రి గ మ ప గ మ ప ద ని స రి స ని ని స ని ద ని స ని స రి సా స ని ద ప మ గ మ ప ద ని స రి స ని ని స ని ద ని స ని స రి స ని ద ప గ రి స గ మ ప ద ని సా సా ని ద ప మ గ ద ప మ గ రి సా స రి గ మ ప గ మ ప ద ని సా సా ని ద ప మ గ స రి గ మ ప గ మ ప ద ని ద ద ని ద ప మ గ మ ప ద ని ద ద ని స ని రి ర ని ద ని ద ద ని ద ని స ద ని స రి ద గ మ గ ద ని ద ప మ గ మ ద ని ప ద ని స ని ద ని స ద రి స ద గ రి స ద ని సా సా ని ద ప మ గ ద ప మ గ రి సా స రి గ మ ప గ మ ప ద ని సా సా ని ద ప మ గ గ మ ప ద ని సా రి ని స ద ని ని ప ద మ ప ప గ మ రి గ స రి ని స ద స ని సా ద ని స రి ని స రి గ స రి గ మ రి గ మ ప ద ని సా రి ని స ద ని ని ప ద మ ప ప గ మ రి గ స రి ని స ద స ని సా ద ని స sari ni sari ga ma re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da ni sa ni da ni da pa da ni da pa ma da ni sari sa ni da ni sa ni da ni da pa da ni da pa ma da ni sari ni da ni sa ni da ma da ni sari sa ni da ni sa ni da sa ni da ni sa ni da ni da pa da ni da pa ma da ni sari da ga ri sa ni da pa ma pa da ni sari sa da ni sa di sa da ga ga ri sa ni da pa ma ga ma pa da ni sa da ni ni ri sa ri ni sa ni da ni da pa da ni da pa ma da ni sari da ga ri sa ni da pa ma ga pa da ni sa da ni ri sa ri ni sa ni da pa ma ga ri sa sari ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga ri sa
Before we move on to the next item, I would like to introduce some of the members of this incredible orchestra that we have on stage today. On vocals, we have Srimati Rajini Parameshwaran. Srimati Rajini Parameshwaran was initiated into vocal training at the age of 4. Her guru, Srimati Raji Gopalakrishnan, is herself an eminent vocalist and disciple of Sangeeta Kalanidhi Shri T.M. Tyagarajan and Srimati T.R. Balamani of Mumbai. Srimati Rajini has had the opportunity to collaborate on musical and dance productions in the Valley, as well as perform for venues in North America and India, notably the Paravur Sri Mookambika Temple in Kerala and the Shankar Netralaya Foundation of USA. Ladies and gentlemen, Srimati Rajini Parameshwaran. Next, I would like to introduce our Mirdangist for today, Shri Mahesh Subramanian. Shri Mahesh Subramanian started learning Mridangam at the age of 8 under Vidwan Shri Tiruvidai Marudur S. Shankaran. He had his first performance at the age of 12 and continued to receive advanced training from Shri Shankaran with a scholarship from the central government of India. He continues to learn the nuances of Indian classical music and percussion under Sangeeta Kalacharya Vidwan Shri Guruvayur Dorai. He has also undergone training on the Ganjira from Vidwan late Shri Mayavaram Somasundaram. Shri Mahesh has also had the privilege of performing with eminent artists in India and the US. Ladies and gentlemen, Shri Mahesh Subramanian. Now, I would like to introduce the next item in Shriya's repertoire, a Kriti on the cosmic dancer, Lord Nataraja. This composition begins with a Viritam written by Shankaracharya from the Shivananda Lahari. It begins describing the flow of the holy water Ganga from Lord's matted locks. His form of Ardhanarishwara is completed by goddess Parvati. He is the one that burned Manmata, a bhakta of Lord Narayana, with a mere glimpse of his third eye. He is the one who resides in Varanasi. Let's chant the name of Lord Vishwanatha. This next kriti vividly describes the dancing form of Lord Nataraja as he performs in the Kanakasabhai, or the golden stage at Chidambaram. At the request of sages in Kailasha, Lord Nataraja appears in Chidambaram during the Tamil month of Thai on the auspicious day of Guru Pusam in broad daylight. In the Charanam, the composer brings the cosmic dance to life. The 8 directions tremble, Adisheshan's great hood sways, and the very earth itself quakes. From the matted locks of Nataraja, drops of the sacred Ganga river scatter, while the Lord dances gracefully to syllables like Tom Tom, as Gopala Krishnan sings with love and devotion. Natana Madinar, set to Ragam Vasanta, in Atatalam, composed by Sri Gopala Krishna Bharati.
गंगा तरंग रमणीय जटाकलापं गंगा तरंग रमणीय जटाकलापं गौरी निरंतर विभूषित वामभागं गौरी निरंतर विभूषित वामभागं नारायण प्रियमनङ्गमदापारं नारायण प्रियमनङ्गमदापारं वाराणसीपुरपतिं भजे विश्वनाथं भजे विश्वनाथं भजे ஆனந்த நடனம் ஆடினார் வெகு நாகரிகமாகவே கனக சபை ஆனந்த நடனம் ஆடினார் வெகு நாகரிகமாகவே கனக சபை ஆனந்த நடனம் ஆடினார் வெகு நாகரிகமாகவே கனக சபை ஆனந்த நடனம் வடகையிலையில் முன்னாள் மாமுனிக்கருள் செய்தபடி தவறாமல் இல்லை பதியில் வந்து தை மாசத்தில் குரு பூசத்தில் பகல் நேரத்தில் வடகையிலை முன்னாள் மாமுனிக்கருள் செய்தபடி தவறாமல் இல்லை பதியில் வந்து தை மாசத்தில் குரு பூசத்தில் பகல் நேரத்தில் வடகையிலையில் முன்னாள் மாமுனிக்கருள் செய்தபடி தவறாமல் இல்லை பதியில் வந்து தை மாசத்தில் குரு பூசத்தில் பகல் நேரத்தில் தாம் தகிட தகஜம் தகடம் தரிகும் தரிதேம் தேமித தனனம் தனனம் தரிகும் தரி ததினுதினு ததேர்லாம் தேர்லாம் தீம் தாஹதத ஜணு ஜணு தடீடே குததையதைய ததிமித கிட தக தக தஜணு ததீம் தக்கிட தகதாம் திக்கிட தகதை தத்தோம் எங்கள் நடனம் ஆடினார் வெகு நாகரிகமாகவே கனக சபை ஆனந்த நடனம் ஆடினார் அஷ்டதிசையும் கிடுகிடங்கு சேடன் தலை நடுங்க அண்ட மதிர கங்கை துளி சிதற பொன்னாடவும் கொண்டாட இஷ்டமுடனே கோபால கிருஷ்ணன் பாட ஷடையாட அரபு பதமாட அதன் பொருளாட தோம் தோம் என்று பதவீதம் தோம் என்று அஷ்டதிசையும் கிடுகிடங் சேடன் தலை நடுங்க அண்ட மதிர கங்கை துளி சிதற பொன்னாடவும் கொண்டாட இஷ்டமுடனே கோபால கிருஷ்ணன் பாட ஷடையாட அரபு பதமாட அதன் பொருளாட தோம் தோம் என்று பதவீதம் தோம் என்று தாம் தகிட தகஜம் தகணம் தரிகும் தரிதேம் திமித தனனம் தனனம் தரிகும் ததினுதினு ததேர்லாம் தேர்லாம் தீம் தாஹதத ஜணு ஜணு தடீடே குதையதைய ததிமித கிட தக தக தஜணு ததீம் தக்கிட தகதாம் திக்கிட தகதை தத்தோம் எங்கள் நடனம் ஆடினார் வெகு நாகரிகமாகவே கனக சபை ஆனந்த நடனம்
That was such an intense piece, and Shriya did such a wonderful job presenting it. Let's give her another big round of applause. Today, we have Srimati Sumanasa Ranjani Kanchana on the violin and the flute. Srimati Sumanasa Ranjani S. Kanchana is a software professional and musician. She is well versed in violin, flute, and vocal. She hails from a family of core musicians, famously known in Carnatic music circles as Kanchana in India, and belongs to the fourth generation of musicians in her family hierarchy. She learnt music from her father and guru, Karnataka Kalashri Kanchana V. Subaratnam, and mother, Vidushi Rohini Subaratnam. She took initial lessons for flute from Vidwan Sri K.U. Raghavendra Rao in Udupi and built her own gamaka technique with the instrument. She was also mentored on the violin by Guru T.K.V. Ramanujacharlu, and in 2005, she graduated with Vidwath degree, which is a master's equivalent in Carnatic classical music, and has ever since performed in many prestigious platforms in India and USA. For her achievements, she was awarded the Pratibha Puraskara by Suddi Bidugade, a Kannada newspaper group. She is also a freelance writer and has written and composed songs in English and Kannada. Ladies and gentlemen, Srimati Sumanasa Ranjani Kanchana. Next, I would like to introduce Kumari Vaijayanti Pappu on the veena.
Fans.
Kumari Vaijayanti Pappu is a distinguished veena artist and a freshman at Arizona State University, pursuing a bachelor's degree in computer science. Introduced to Carnatic music by her parents at the age of 2, she has trained under renowned gurus Sangeeta Kalacharya, Dr. R.S. Jayalakshmi, and Vidushi Mambalam Chitra Satish. She has also developed a deep appreciation for the art form, especially through the guidance of her father, who nurtured her love for listening to the great maestros of the past. Vaijayanti holds a Veena diploma with distinction and is celebrated for her mastery of the Gayaki Ang style. She has won top honors at prestigious festivals and competitions, including the Cleveland Tyagaraja Aradhana, Indian Raga, and the Redal Manodharma contests. A sought-after accompanist, she has performed at numerous Bharatanatyam Arangetrams and vocal ensemble concerts. Her artistry and dedication have earned her recognition and respect in the Carnatic music community. Ladies and gentlemen, Kumari Vaijayanti Pappu. Last but not the least, we have Chiranjeevi Varun Shankar on the Ganjira and rhythm pads. Varun Shankar is a sophomore at ACP High School with a deep passion for Carnatic percussion. He has been learning the mridangam over 8 years under the guidance of Vidwan Sri Mahesh Subramanyam at the Guruvayur Dore School of Percussion in Arizona. In addition to the mridangam, Varun also plays the ganjira and rhythm pads, and he has been training on the ganjira under Vidwan Sri Sunil Kumar for the past 2 years. Varun aspires to become a skilled and expressive accompanying artist with the goal of one day performing alongside senior Vidwans on prestigious stages at renowned festivals. He also hopes to give back to the community under his guru's guidance, helping to preserve and promote the tradition of South Indian percussion. Over the past 2 years, Varun has had the privilege of accompanying various talented artists, music schools, and ensembles across the valley, while also serving as a dedicated volunteer with the Fine Arts Association of Arizona. ladies and gentlemen, Chiranjeevi Varun Shankar. Now, Shriya will be presenting the main composition of today's event, the Varnam. The Varnam is a rich, intricate composition which combines technical skill, expressive storytelling, and pure dance. Traditionally, the Varnam allows the dancer to showcase their mastery over rhythm, movement, and emotion. You will notice the precision in the adavus or basic steps, the clarity of the nritta or pure dance, and the depth of the abhinaya or expressive storytelling. It is here that the dancer truly demonstrates their commitment to practice, discipline, and connection with the music and the lyrics. As it is usually the longest composition in the Bharatanatyam repertoire or margam, the Varnam also highlights the dancer's endurance and skill. It is one of the most complex compositions in this recital. The Varnam is most commonly based on either devotion of the Bhakta to the Lord or Naika Bhava, which expresses devotion in terms of romance. Today, Shriya will be presenting a Dharu Varnam. A Dharu Varnam is quite different from the usual Pada Varnam usually presented in Bharatanatyam margams, as it usually has jatis already composed in it. It emphasizes the rhythmic and intricate dance patterns through swara and jati passages. It contains lyrical or sahitya portions only for the pallavi, anupallavi, and charanam sections. A Dharu Varnam is also equally well suited for dance, allowing the dancer to showcase pure dance techniques. It also becomes richer because of the rhythmic footwork along with the swara patterns. One of the most commonly presented Dharu Varnams is Mate in the Ragam Kamas. But before the Varnam, Shriya will be presenting a few verses from the Shyamala Dandakam written by Saint Kalidasa. In these verses, Saint Kalidasa says, I meditate upon the daughter of sage Matanga, goddess Shyamala. She is the one who plays the jeweled veena, whose movements are graceful and whose speech is charming. Her body shines with a luster of blue sapphire. I bow to her, the one with 4 arms, adorned with a crescent moon on her crown, with curly locks of hair, red as kumkum, and holding a sugarcane bow, flower arrows, noose, and gourd. She is the beloved of the entire universe. May Mother Shyamala, green-hued like emerald, the daughter of Matanga, intoxicated with bliss, residing in the Kadamba forest, bestow her compassionate glance upon me. Today's Varnam is set in praise of goddess Janani, the Divine Mother, celebrated as the embodiment of compassion and as the mother of both Gajamukha, Lord Ganesha, and Shanmukha, Lord Muruga. In this segment, Shriya will present a Sanchari or story elaboration depicting how Parvati lovingly creates Ganesha from turmeric paste in human form and how he eventually receives his elephant head. The large head of Ganesha is symbolic of great thinking, wisdom, and understanding. In the Anupallavi, the focus turns to goddess Janani as the eternal protector. She is the one who shields us from the endless cycle of birth, death, and worldly struggles. To bring this to life, Shriya will portray the fierce story of goddess Chamundeshwari, the one who emerges from the very eyebrows of Devi to destroy the demons Chanda and Munda. Through these stories, the Varnam paints goddess Janani as both a compassionate mother and a fearless protector. Following this, the Sahityam of the Muktaiswaram describes Devi as an expert in the many arts, adored by not just the people, but also the gods and the universe itself. She is the compassionate goddess who even requested Lord Shiva to restore the life of Manmata, the god of love. As the consort of Lord Shiva, she embodies auspiciousness, purity, and grace as Shankara's most beloved. Her divine stories are beyond belief, and even Vishnu and Brahma bow down in prayer to her. Seated upon the sacred Shri Chakra, she is radiant, captivating, and a knower of all the Vedas. Above all, she is the eternal protector of all beings. We next move on into the Charanam. Here, the lyrics lovingly portray Devi as the very embodiment of beauty, unmatched and radiant. She is described as an ocean of compassion, endlessly giving and nurturing. The composition hails her as Lalita Mahatripura Sundari, the supreme goddess, resplendent and divine. Janani Karunya Rupini in the ragam Hemavati, set to Adi Talam, composed by Vidwan D.V. Prasanna Kumar.
वीणा मुपलालयति मदालसा मंजुळवाग्विलासा महेन्द्र नीलद्युति कोमलांगी मातंगकन्यां मनसा स्मरामि चतुर्भुजे चन्द्रकलावतंशे कुचोनते कुङ्कुमरागशोणे पुण्ड्रेक्षुपाशाङ्कुश पुष्पबाणहस्ते नमस्ते जगदेकमातः माता मरगदश्यामा मातंगी मधुशालिनी कुर्यात् कटाक्षां कल्याणी कदम्बवनवासिनी जय मातंगतनये जय ನೀಲೋತ್ಪಲದ್ಯುತೆ ಜಯ ಸಂಗೀತ ರಸಿಕೆ ಜಯ ಲೀಲಾ ಶುಕ ಪ್ರಿಯೇ ಜಯ ಜನನಿ ಜನನಿ ಕಾರುಣ್ಯ ರೂಪಿಣಿ ಗಜಮುಖ ಷಣ್ಮುಖ 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 ಜನನಿ ಕಾರುಣ್ಯ ರೂಪಿಣಿ
ತಳಂಗು ತಕ ದಿಗು ತಕ ತ ದಿಂಗಿಣ ತೋಂ ತ ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತ ಕುಂದರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತ ಕ ತ ಕ ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತ ಕುಂದರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತ ಕ ತ ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತ ಕುಂದರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ತಕ್ಕ ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತ ಕುಂದರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ತದ್ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತ ಕುಂದರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ತಕ್ಕ ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತ ಕುಂದರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ತದ್ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತ ಕುಂದರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ತಕ್ಕ ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತ ಕುಂದರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ತದ್ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ತರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ತಕ್ಕ ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ದಿ ತ ಕಣ ಕ ಜಂ ತರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ತರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ತದ್ದಿ ತಾಂ ದಿ ತಾಂ ತಾಂ ತಕ್ಕ ದಿಗ್ಗು ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ತರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತೋಂ ತದ್ದಿ ತಾಂ ದಿ ತಾಂ ತಾಂ ತಕ್ಕ ದಿಗ್ಗು ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ತರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತೋಂ ತಕ್ಕ ದಿಗ್ಗು ತಕ ತರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ತೋಂ ತದ್ದಿ ತಾಂ ದಿ ತಾಂ ತಾಂ ತಕ್ಕ ದಿಗ್ಗು ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತೋಂ ತಕ್ಕ ದಿಗ್ಗು ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತೋಂ ತಕ್ಕ ದಿಗ್ಗು ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತೋಂ
ಜನನಿ ಕಾರುಣ್ಯ ರೂಪಿಣಿ ಗಜಮುಖ ಷಣ್ಮುಖ 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 ಜನನಿ ಕಾರುಣ್ಯ ರೂಪಿಣಿ
ದಿಂಗಿಣ ತುಂ ತದ್ದಿತ್ತಾಂ ತರಿತಕ ದಂಡತ್ತಾಂ ಜಣುತಕ ಜಣ್ಣುತ್ತಾಂ ಜಣುತಕ ದಿಮ್ಮಿತ್ತಾಂ ದಿಮಿತಕ ತಾಂ ತತ್ತರಿತಕ ಧೀಂ ತಜ್ಜಣುತಕ ತೋಂ ತದ್ದಿಮಿತಕ ನಂ ತದ್ದಿಮಿತಕ ತದ್ದಿಂಗಿಣ್ಣ ತೊಂ ಕೆಡತರಗಿ ತೊಂ ತದ್ದಿತ್ತಾಂ ತರಿತಕ ದಂಡತ್ತಾಂ ಜಣುತಕ ಜಣ್ಣುತ್ತಾಂ ಜಣುತಕ ದಿಮ್ಮಿತ್ತಾಂ ದಿಮಿತಕ ತಾಂ ತತ್ತರಿತಕ ಧೀಂ ತಜ್ಜಣುತಕ ತೋಂ ತದ್ದಿಮಿತಕ ನಂ ತಕ್ಕಿಡತಕ ತದ್ದಿಂಗಿಣ್ಣ ತೊಂ ಕೆಡತರಗಿ ತೊಂ ತದ್ದಿತ್ತಾಂ ತರಿತಕ ದಂಡತ್ತಾಂ ತರಿತಕ ತಾಂ ತರಿತಕ ಧೀಂ ತದಣುತಕ ತಕ್ಕಿಡತರಗಿ ತೊಂ ತದ್ದಿತ್ತಾಂ ತರಿತಕ ದಂಡತ್ತಾಂ ತರಿತಕ ತಾಂ ತರಿತಕ ಧೀಂ ತಿರುತಕ ತಕ್ಕಿಡತರಗಿ ತೊಂ ತದ್ದಿತ್ತಾಂ ತರಿತಕ ತಾಂ ತಕಿಡತಕ ತಕ್ಕಿಡತರಗಿ ತೊಂ ತಕ್ಕಿಡತೋಂ ತಕ್ಕಿಡತೋಂ ತದ್ದಿತ್ತಾಂ ತರಿತಕ ದಂಡತ್ತಾಂ ತಣುತಕ ತಾಂ ತರಿತಕ ಧೀಂ ತಕ್ಕಿಡತಕ ತಕ್ಕಿಡತರಗಿ ತೊಂ ತಕ್ಕಿಡತರಗಿ ತೊಂ ತಕ್ಕಿಡತರಗಿ ತದ್ದಿತ್ತಾಂ ತರಿತಕ ದಂಡತ್ತಾಂ ತಣುತಕ ಧಿಮ್ಮಿತ್ತಾಂ ತಿರುತಕ ತಾಂ ತರಿತಕ ಧೀಂ ತಜಣುತಕ ತೋಂ ತದಿಮಿತಕ ತಕತಿಗು ಕಿಡತರಗಿ ತೊಂ ತಕತಿಗು ಕಿಡತರಗಿ ತೊಂ ತಕತಿಗು ಕಿಡತರಗಿ ತೊಂ
ಭವಾನಿ ಭವಸಾಗರ ತಾರಿಣಿ ಚಂಡಮುಂಡನಿ ಶೂಲಿನಿ 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 ಭವಾನಿ ಭವಸಾಗರ ತಾರಿಣಿ ಭವಾನಿ ಭವಸಾಗರ ತಾರಿಣಿ ಚಂಡಮುಂಡನಿ ಶೂಲಿನಿ ಭವಾನಿ ಭವಸಾಗರ ತಾರಿಣಿ ಚಂಡಮುಂಡನಿ ಶೂಲಿನಿ ಭವಾನಿ ಭವಸಾಗರ ತಾರಿಣಿ ಚಂಡಮುಂಡನಿ ಶೂಲಿನಿ ಭವಾನಿ ಭವಸಾಗರ ತಾರಿಣಿ ಮಾದ ಸನಿದ ಪದ ಸನಿದ ಪಮದ ನಿಗರಿ ನಿರಿ ಸನಿದ ಪಮಗರಿ ನಿದ ಗರಿ ಸನಿದ ಪಮಗರಿ ನಿದ ಪಮ ಪದದ ಪದನಿ ನಿದ ನಿ ಸನಿ ಗರಿ ದ ಪದನಿ ಸನಿ ರಿ ಸ ಪಪ ಮದ ಪ ಸನಿ ದರಿ ಸನಿ దని గరి సరి గమ గరి సా ని గరి సని రి సని ద ప స సని ద ప మ జనని కారుణ్య రూపిణి గజముఖ షణ్ముఖ జనని కారుణ్య రూపిణి ताम ताम तकिट तताम तजम ततक ताम ताम दण दण जणु दिमि किट तताम ताम तणु ततोम तताम ताणु दरि तोम ताम जण तरि जण जण कुकुंदरि तकिट धीम त ದ ತಕಜಂ ತಕಣಂ ತಕಿಟ ತದೀಂ ತಾಂ ತಾಂ ತಜಂ 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 ತದಿಗಿಣ ತೋಂ ತಗದಿಗು ತದಿಗಿಣ ತೋಂ ತದೀಂ ತದಿಗಿಣ ತೋಂ ಜನನೀ ಕಾರುಣ್ಯ ರೂಪಿಣಿ ಗಜಮುಖ ಷಣ್ಮುಖ ಜನನೀ ಕಾರುಣ್ಯ ರೂಪಿಣಿ ಮಾತೆ ಸಕಲ ಕಲಾ ಸುವಿಜ್ಞ ಪ್ರದಾತೆ ಅಖಿಲ ಸುರ ಮುನಿ ಜನನುತೆ ವಿಖ್ಯಾತೆ ವಿನುತ ಮನ್ಮತ ಪ್ರಾಣ ವಿಧಾತೆ ಶಂಕರಿ ಶುಭಕರಿ ಮಾತೆ ಮುನೀತೆ ಶಂಕರ ಪ್ರಿಯಕಾಂತೆ ಅಮೋಹ ಚರಿತೆ ಹರೇ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ವಿಪೂಜಿತೆ ಶ್ರೀಚಕ್ರಾಸ್ತಿತೆ ರಮಿತ ದೇಗ ವಿನುತೆ ಸರ್ವಜೀವಹಿತೆ ಜನನೀ ಕಾರುಣ್ಯ ರೂಪಿಣಿ ಮಾತೆ ಸಕಲ ಕಲಾ ಸುವಿಜ್ಞ ಪ್ರದಾತೆ ಅಖಿಲ ಸುರ ಮುನಿ ಜನನುತೆ ವಿಖ್ಯಾತೆ ವಿನುತ ಮನ್ಮತ ಪ್ರಾಣ ವಿಧಾತೆ ಶಂಕರಿ ಶುಭಕರಿ ಮಾತೆ ಮುನೀತೆ ಶಂಕರ ಪ್ರಿಯಕಾಂತೆ ಅಮೋಹ ಚರಿತೆ ಹರೇ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ವಿಪೂಜಿತೆ ಶ್ರೀಚಕ್ರಾಸ್ತಿತೆ ರಮಿತ ದೇಗ ವಿನುತೆ ಸರ್ವಜೀವಹಿತೆ ಜನನೀ ಕಾರುಣ್ಯ ರೂಪಿಣಿ ಗಜಮುಖ ಷಣ್ಮುಖ ಜನನೀ ಕಾರುಣ್ಯ ರೂಪಿಣಿ ಗಜಮುಖ ಷಣ್ಮುಖ ಜನನೀ ಕಾರುಣ್ಯ ರೂಪಿಣಿ ಜನನೀ ಲಲಿತಾ 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 ಶ್ರೀ ಲಲಿತಾ ಲಲಿತಾ ಸುಂದರಿ ಮಾತೆ ಕೃಪಾ ಸಾಗರಿ ಲಲಿತಾ ಮಹಾತ್ರಿಪುರ ಸುಂದರಿ ಮಾತೆ ಕೃಪಾ ಸಾಗರಿ ಲಲಿತಾ ಮಹಾತ್ರಿಪುರ ಸುಂದರಿ ಮಾತೆ ಕೃಪಾ ಸಾಗರಿ ಲಲಿತಾ ಮಹಾತ್ರಿಪುರ ಸುಂದರಿ ಮಾತೆ ಕೃಪಾ ಸಾಗರಿ
ತಳಂಗು ತಕದಿಗು ತದಿಂಗಿಣ್ಣ ತುಂ ತಾ ತರಿತ ತಕದಿ ತಣತ ತಕ ತೋಂ ತರಿತ ತಕ ನಮ್ತ ಜಂ ಕಿಡದ ತಾ ತರಿತ ತಕದಿ ತಣತ ಜಗು ತೋಂ ತರಿತ ತಕ ತತ್ತ ಜಂ ತರತ ತರಿತ ತಕ ತತ್ತ ಜಂ ಕಿಡದ ತಕ ತರಿತ ತಕ ತತ್ತ ಜಂ ಕಿಟ ತರ್ಕಿ ತೋಂ ತತ್ತ ಜಂ ತಕ ತತ್ ಜಂ ಕಿಟ ತರ್ಕಿ ತೋಂ ತತ್ ಕಿಟ ತರ್ಕಿ ತೋಂ ತತ್ತ ಜಂ ತಕ ತತ್ ಜಂ ಕಿಟ ತತ್ ಜಂ ಕಿಟ ತರ್ಕಿ ತೋಂ ತತ್ ಕಿಟ ತರ್ಕಿ ತೋಂ ತಕ ದಿಗು ಕಿಟ ತರ್ಕಿ ತೋಂ
ಸುಂದರಿ ಮಾತೆ ಕೃಪಾ ಸಾಗರಿ ಲಲಿತಾ ಮಹಾತ್ರಿಪುರ 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 ಸುಂದರಿ ಮಾತೆ ಕೃಪಾ ಸಾಗರಿ ललिता महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी माते कृपा सागरी सानिद पामद पमगरि सा पम निद सानिद पामद पमगरि सा पम निद सुन्दरी माते कृपा सागरी ललिता महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी माते कृपा सागरी नीद नीद पम पप तप मगरि गम गम प पद नीद प नीद नीद पम पप तप मगरि गम गम प पद नीद नि सुन्दरी माते कृपा सागरी ललिता महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी माते कृपा सागरी नी द पम पनि द पम गरि गम पम गरि सुरि गम पनि द नी द पम पनि द पम गरि गम पम गरि सुरि गम पनि द गरि सनि द पद नि रि सा नि द पम गरि गम द प सरि गम पद नि सुन्दरी माते कृपा सागरी ललिता महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी माते कृपा सागरी सा नि द पनि द पम गरि सा गरि मनि द नि रि सा नि द पनि द पम गरि सा गरि मनि द नि रि सा गरि स नि द नि रि स नि द पद नि रि स नि द पद सा नि द पम प स गरि स नि द नि रि स नि द पद नि रि स नि द पद द सा नि द पम प सरि गम पद नि सरि गम पम गरि स नि द नि गरि स नि द नि गरि स नि द नि रि स नि द नि सा नि द नि सा म ग म प नि द नि सुन्दरी माते कृपा सागरी ललिता महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी माते कृपा सागरी ललिता महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी माते कृपा सागरी ललिता महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी माते कृपा सागरी श्रीचक्रराजनिलय श्रीमत्त्रिपुरसुन्दरी श्री शिव शिव शक्त्यैकरूपिणि ललिताम्बिका श्री ललिताम्बिका श्री ललिताम्बिका श्री ललिताम्बिका ललिता
Big item is done. First is inviting. Talk.
Wow, that composition was approximately 30 minutes long. And the way that Shriya the way that Shriya and the orchestra carried this composition without a single dip in energy was just marvelous. So let's give all of them another huge round of applause. Now, I would like to introduce our esteemed chief guest for the evening, Sri Mauli Subramaniam. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. This timeless quote truly reflects the journey of our chief guest tonight. Whether it is temple building, promoting fine arts, or fundraising for a cause, his vision, strategies, and dedication over the past 2 decades have brought people together and created an extraordinary impact in our community. A technologist by profession, Mauli Uncle also serves as on the advisory boards of several charitable organizations and continues to be a driving force in advancing the performing arts through the Fine Arts Association of Arizona. His guiding belief is simple yet powerful. Together, we win. I would now like to invite Mauli Uncle to the podium to say a few words.
This is better. Thank you, Adya, for that kind introduction. Thank you. I tell you, before I begin my words of appreciation, ladies and gentlemen, do not try anything that without training that Shriya did on stage, because our insurance won't cover Bharatanatyam-related injuries. What an amazing thing it was. A talent, an incredible talent, could fill this entire space with her energy and keeping us all in silence for the past 75 minutes. Wasn't it wonderful? Big round of applause. I always feel when dance speaks, words fail. In the last 75 minutes, once again, Shriya was talking to us, not through any words, but through her expression, especially when you saw that last piece, her rhythm and pure grace. Wonderful. And Arangetram is, today's performance is just not a performance, right? It is a milestone. Arangetram, in my humble opinion, is the very first flight of a dancer. That brings the years of dedication, the years of practice, and more importantly, the discipline. Shriya, we are already proud of you with all the accolades that you have on your welcome card, the invitation card. Now, today's performance is one more feather to your hat. Big round of applause to Shriya. Srimati Rashmi Prasad Matkur, what a great guru. I tell you, a guru just not teaches the steps, but actually lights the pathway. And Rashmi has been doing it, not just for Shriya, but all the students of her school who have been traveling with her for the last 10 years. And I feel 10 years is actually not a simple thing. It's commendable. We are once again proud of Srimati Rashmi for nurturing these young talents and also making performing arts thrive and be vibrant in Arizona. Big round of applause to the guru as well. How many of you here are, your students are students of, your child is a student of Bharatanatyam or any performing arts? Please raise your hand. Many of you, many of you. I have a simple thought today for you to think. We completely understand the immense amount of dedication it actually takes to all you parents taking your child to these dance classes, these rehearsals, weekend after weekend, and especially the child to actually practice all those things that they have been learned. Time is actually one of the biggest investment that you are actually making. But after you make any investment, let's say you buy real estate, can you just actually be status quo at that point? No, you will have to actually seek opportunities to find a tenant. Very similarly, for the time investment that you are doing, it is very important, parents as well as students, make sure you seek opportunities, not just with organizations which give you a chance for your child to perform, but more importantly, a platform that exposes your child to many of the world-class performances, exposes your child to collaborate with other dance schools. That way, your child is not limited to their teacher alone, but actually learns from several perspectives. And more importantly, an organization, seek opportunity with an organization with just not giving the performance the opportunity, but also brings the relevant audience which understands what your child is performing. I'll tell you one last thing. It is important for your child, 10 years down the line, to create art. Wait a minute. Mauli, I've heard about performing art. What is this? You're confusing about something called creating art. Creating art is actually the next level. That is, let's say your daughter performs something today during her Arangetram. 10 years down the line, you don't want your daughter to be performing at the same level. Today, the child looks at that particular piece or song in the prism of a dancer, and dancer only. But 10 years down the line, with these kind of opportunities that you seek, she or he will be able to look at through the lens of the composer. What was the emotion behind that particular song? When they actually start becoming that analytical, then they start creating art. And that is exactly what we believe in one of the organizations that I serve called Fine Arts Association of Arizona. We bring a world-class artists. So if many of you here, I know you actually have come to some Fine Arts Association event or the other, but some of you are not exposed to what fine arts is, please, I warmly encourage you to take a moment to see what opportunities will be there for your child, because that is what is going to allow your child or your investment to actually be shining. And lastly, coming back to Shriya, what a wonderful performance today. May this mark the beginning, and of course not the end, but mark a great beginning for your endless opportunities and your great relationship with art. And of course, a big round of applause to the proud parents of Shriya who will be sitting here. And very, very proud of, once again, her guru, Rashmi Matkur, who has actually given us a gift today, a gift through the hands of a young person carrying the tradition forward. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very assured I'm going to leave the stage with the feeling that tradition is not getting defamed. It is actually getting nurtured and nurtured, one talented dancer at a time, and today it's being Shriya Tummala. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Uncle. And now I would like to request our Guru, Rashmi Prasad Matkur Auntie, to honor Mauli Subramaniam Auntie. Thank you. And now we will be going on a brief 15-minute interval to give Shriya and the orchestra a short break. Feel free to take this time to sign the guest book, which is located in the foyer, and we'll see you in 15 minutes. Thank you. Sorry. Hi, if everyone could go back to their seats and get seated for the second half of today's event, that would be great. We'll get started in about 5 minutes, so if you guys can get seated and we can get started soon. That's why you didn't. Please get seated, everyone. Thank you. I don't think Hi everyone, can everyone please get seated, please, so we can begin the second half of today's program. Thank you.
Something will open the screen, that way they'll know it started. He's busy drinking tea. I think she's Shriya, are you here? Where are you? Then I can begin the MC for Karika. Begin the MC for the Karika. Shriya, hold there, okay? Don't come out.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, Shriya will be starting her second half with a powerful and challenging composition, a Kautuvam. A Kautuvam is a hymn that is usually set in praise of a deity. Traditionally, they were sung as part of daily rituals at temples, especially during special occasions and festivals. Sometimes they were also performed during the processions of the deities. The Kauttuvam is actually derived from the Tamil word Kavitvam, which is the Tamil word for poetry. The structure of a Kauttuvam is as follows. The solis or rhythmic syllables are recited and sung, followed by the lyrical passages in praise of the respective deity. This pattern is then repeated multiple times and is finally concluded with another solla that crisply ends the composition. A Kauttuvam is an extremely balanced piece of the Bharatanatyam repertoire, containing ample scope for both movement variations and abhinaya within the lyrics and rhythmic attributes to maintain the attention and pace of the composition. This composition begins with the powerful and ever popular hymn Aigiri Nandini, which invokes the fierce and majestic energy of Devi. Following this, the Kauttuvam that Shriya will be presenting today is a vibrant composition describing the cosmic dance of Shiva and his consort Mahakali. As sage Patanjali and Vyagrapada worship him, Nandi plays the mridangam and Narada sings gloriously. Adishesha and sage Tandu reveal in their blissful dance, and the celestial beings rejoice as Shiva and Kali dance in the abode of Tiruvalangadu. The composition journeys through verses that celebrate her as both compassionate and graceful, depicting her alongside Lord Shiva, showing us the divine union of strength and gentleness, of masculine and feminine energy in perfect balance. The composition concludes with the timeless chant, Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu, honoring the goddess as the one who resides in every being, as Shakti in every form and in every breath in this universe. Through this, Shriya pays tribute to Devi as the universal mother, protector, nurturer, and source of all power. Kali Kauttuvam, set in Ragam Gaulai, in Adithalam Kandanadai, composed by Sri Madurai R. Muralidharan.
Diggy 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 tam tariketaga dim tariketaga tom tariketaga nam tariketaga taddit tattaridum taddit tattaridum taddit tattaridum 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 taridum 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 dim taridum 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 dim dim taridum 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 dim
ऐगिरि नन्दिनि नन्दित मेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दनुते गिरिवरविन्द्य शिरोदिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हेशिति कण्ठकुटुम्बिनि भूरि कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः नमो नमः नमो नमः
Wow, what a powerful composition and such intense choreography by Rashmi Aunty. Let's give Shriya another round of applause. Now, we will be watching Shriya perform a classic and well-known Devarnama, sung joyfully in praise of Lord Venkateshwara. In the Pallavi of this composition, he is described as the one who dwells on the sacred Venkata mountain and in the heavenly abode of Vaikunta. With eyes as radiant as the lotus, his divine form shines brightly as he holds the conch and discus, symbols of protection and strength. The Anupallavi continues by portraying Lord Vishnu as the one who is worshipped even by Lord Brahma, the one with countless names and virtues, and the one who delights in the divine music offered by the sages such as Narada and Tumburu. In the Charanams, different facets of Vishnu's greatness are revealed. One Charanam praises him as being born from a lotus, as the embodiment of infinite qualities, and as the Lord who is enjoyed and celebrated through the songs of sages like Tumburu and Narada. The next Charanam is a heartfelt plea, requesting him to protect the Pandava side in the great war, to destroy the arrogance and pride of the Kauravas, and to remove the fear associated with Ahalya's curse. Finally, the concluding Charanam highlights Vishnu in his most endearing form as Gopala, charming as the god of love, adorned with golden ear ornaments. He is also praised as Purandara Vittala, the compassionate guardian who forever watches over his devotees. This composition is a gem from the rich tradition of Dasa Sahitya, the devotional works of the Haridasas, known for their poetry filled with deep emotion and musical beauty. Very often, these songs are centered on Lord Krishna, portraying his playful charm and divine grace. But in this particular composition, the focus shifts to Lord Venkatesha, the presiding deity of Tirupati. Venkatachalanilayam, set in Ragam Sindhu Bhairavi in Aditalam, composed by Sri Purandaradasa.
वेङ्कटाचलनिलयम् वैकुण्ठपुरवासम् वेङ्कटाचलनिलयम् वैकुण्ठपुरवासं वेङ्कटाचलनिलयं वैकुण्ठपुरवासं पङ्कजनेत्रं परमपवित्रं पङ्कजनेत्रं परमपवित्रं शङ्खचक्रधर चिन्मयरूपं वेङ्कटाचलनिलयं वैकुण्ठपुरवासं पङ्कजनेत्रं परमपवित्रं शङ्खचक्रधर चिन्मयरूपं वेङ्कटाचलनिलयं वैकुण्ठपुरवासम् अम्बुजोद्भव विनुतम् अम्बुजोद्भव विनुतम् अगणित गुणनामम् अम्बुजोद्भव विनुतम् अगणित गुणनामम् तुम्बुरु नारद गानविलोलम् तुम्बुरु नारद गानविलोलम् अम्बुधीशयनम् आत्माभिरामं वेङ्कटाचलनिलयं वैकुण्ठपुरवासम् पाहि पाण्डवपक्षं कौरवमदहरणं बाहुपराक्रमपूर्णम् पाहि पाण्डवपक्षं कौरवमदहरणं बाहुपराक्रमपूर्णम् अहल्याशापभयनिवारणं वेङ्कटाचलनिलयं वैकुण्ठपुरवासम् सकलवेदविचारं सर्वजीवनिकरं सकलवेदविचारं सर्वजीवनिकरं मकरकुण्डलधर मदनगोपालं भक्तपोषक श्री पुरन्दरविठलं भक्तपोषक श्री पुरन्दरविठलं वेङ्कटाचलनिलयं वैकुण्ठपुरवासं पङ्कजनेत्रं परमपवित्रं शङ्खचक्रधर चिन्मयरूपं वेङ्कटाचलनिलयं वैकुण्ठपुरवासं 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 हरि हरि हरि
Before we move on to the last item of today's Arangetram, I would like to invite Guru Srimati Rashmi Prasad Matkur to say a few words about her shishya and this occasion.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Good evening, everyone. Happy Navaratri. Thank you for coming today and being part of Shriya's milestone moment. I'm so overwhelmed. She's doing well. It's not that. This Arangetram was supposed to be staged in March, and it's funny how some things are destined. And today is the Navaratri, day of Katyayani, and Shriya presented two beautiful compositions on the Devi. I think she meant it to happen today, and that's what happened. Why we didn't do it in March, that's a conversation for maybe you all to have with Shriya. It's divine things are like that. When it's destined in a particular way, it is how it is. So when I taught her this composition, like I said, we were doing it in March, and I didn't think of Devi or it is going to be a perfect composition for. Maybe she wants to listen to music, right? I didn't think of, we will be dedicating this on Navaratri. So Katyayini, the powerful form of Durga, she slays Mahishasura today. And if you haven't been to Lalita temple today, please go and see. You can actually see her in her Kali Avatara slaying Mahishasura. And Mahishasura represents your Rajas, the three gunas, right? He represents the Rajas, which is passion and restlessness, and the Tamas, which is ignorance, okay? Whenever you have the Rajas and Tamas in you, what happens is the divine is going to enter your life. In spite of all the warnings that Mahishasura got, he still got slayed. Why am I saying this? What has this got to do with the three gunas? Rajas, Tamas is fine. Now Devi is Sattva Guna. Sattva Guna is where you have the wisdom and the clarity to approach things. Mahishasura clearly lacked it. Okay? Had he listened to the divine, he would not have been slayed. Probably he would have escaped that sorrow and whatever that happened to him. In Panchatantra, there is a story about a parrot, a hunter and a parrot. So this hunter is walking through the forest, and he sees a flock of parrots, and he picks one, forcefully of course, and he captivates the bird and he brings it to the home cage. Of course, now this parrot is very sad, and the hunter knows that the parrot is sad. After a few weeks, he is going back to the forest again, and he asks this bird, I will be going again if I end up seeing the flock of birds where I, picked you up from. Do you have any message for them? Parrot is really sad. He doesn't have any message. He just wants to be let out, but, won't say anything. Now this hunter, he goes to the forest, and he, fortunately, I guess, he sees these flocks of parrots. And he'll ask them, do you miss your friend or brother or whatever the parrot is? And all these birds, one by one, we miss him, you should send him back, you're cruel, this, that. And suddenly one parrot drops dead, okay? Hunter gets shocked. I didn't even kill it. What happened? Why this parrot dropped dead? Is it a heartbreak? Was this parrot partner of that other parrot that I have held captive? He goes back to his place, and he tells the parrot that he has held captive what happened. Listening to the story, the parrot that is there in the cage, that drops dead, okay? Now, the hunter does not know what is happening, and he opens the cage. Immediately, parrot starts to fly away, and when it's flying, it says that, that was not my partner, that was my guru, the divine blessing. That was the message for me to escape. It was not my partner, not a true friend. It's the story from Panchatantra, and I feel like, maybe our fate can be of the parrot, or it can be of Mahishasura. If you're open to this divine energy to come into your life, you will be that parrot. No matter what situation has captivated you, you will find a way because you're open for that message to come by and you're aware. Now, all this is fine, Mahishasura happened, parrot happened. What's this got to do with the art? Art balances your rajas by doing this intricate footwork. Your mind is not restless anymore. You're focusing that passion into memorizing the step to begin with. And the tamas, that ignorance, that gets dissolved by learning the scripture, understanding the reasoning behind why you're doing certain thing. So when those two are balanced, the divine is going to come out. This is the transformative power of the art form that everybody talks about. Not transformation from one costume to another costume. No. This transformation is where you are prepared to receive that divine message because you are calming your restlessness by doing the footwork, and the tamas is calmed by this beautiful Shamala Dandakam written by Kalidasa, the Kautvam, Venkatachala Nilayam. How can you not be moved by information that is given in abundance, especially the Dasa Sahitya? So if your child is already learning, or if you're thinking of putting your child into the dance, this is one of those situations. Do force them. It's okay. It's like forcing them to eat vegetable, no? Give it to them. Because the thing is, this will benefit it. We all want our children to be happy. How are they going to be happy if they don't know how to control the rajas or the tamas, which we also face day-to-day life, right? And you can even do yoga, but I think dance is better. It's nice. You can even do yoga. And so I think I am very, I don't know what people talk about me, but I think I'm very strict when it comes to Arangetram. I want my students to really work hard, and I want to mention my student who is emceeing today, that hers was the first Arangetram we did on this stage. She had no previous reference, and maybe at 4-5 years back, it was her Arangetram. She probably thought that, you know, my guru has, like, you know, properly lost it, okay? Her Arangetram was amazing, beautiful, really, you know, really, really, really good. Now, because, thank you for the divine intervention, her Arangetram was my first Arangetram, I was able to, like, continue the tradition with my other students. Then came Deepa, then came Arshita, now Shriya, then even adults did their graduation. I'm proud of all those girls who did their Arangetram. It was truly phenomenal. How was their journey? It is for you to ask. Even after their Arangetram, they still continue to learn. They help me in doing the rehearsals, and they are so devoted to the dance. This is all that I want from each and every one of you. If dance is done properly, let me please underline this mentally. If it's done properly, only then your rajas and tamas is going to come into balance. If it's not done properly, please forget about it. It is going to be Mahishasura, okay? No bird and flying away. That's not going to happen. But so proud of Shriya. I know she wanted it to happen in a particular way, and I convinced her to do certain things, and I truly enjoy these private lessons with all these students. It's an opportunity for me to grow as a person, as a human, and most importantly, as a guru. Every time I see my students and I know what composition would aptly suit them, then I go researching on it, try to simplify it, and go back and teach them. How much of enrichment am I getting with this type of Arangetrams, right? I'm truly blessed. And the parents also support in this. They send them to these rehearsals, and they understand where I am coming from, and the students understand what is it that I'm telling them. The only bittersweet thing about this is I won't see her in private lessons anymore. This I have felt in all the Arangetrams and all private lessons. I cannot wait to see the amazing things that Shriya is going to achieve, and I truly hope dance can be your companion, your anchor, where no matter what you're going to do, you're going to soar high and make everyone proud, and also find the peace that we all want. You have been fabulous. You have done an amazing job today. I'm very proud of you. Thank you so much. We'll wrap this up with the Tillana, which was written by my guru. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Auntie. And thank you for your kind words about me as well. You guys are too kind. Moving on. We now come to the conclusion of this mesmerizing evening with a Tillana. The Tillana is a joyful and energetic composition traditionally presented at the end of a Bharatanatyam margam. Known for its lively rhythm and concise structure, it is designed to leave the audience feeling refreshed and fulfilled. This particular Tillana is set in praise of the great Saint Purandaradasa, whose composition we just witnessed, revered as the foremost among the Haridasas and a true devotee of Lord Vishnu. through his simple yet profound compositions, he brought the wisdom of the Vedanta to the common people and gave generations of the joy of singing and praying to Purandara Vittala. To this pure-souled saint, we bow down in gratitude. The Tilana that you will now witness is set to the ragam Hindolam and Aditalam, composed by my Guru's Guru, Karnataka Kalashri, Dr. Tulasi Ramachandra.
Dim nadrudim tadaradani nadradani tumdradani dim dim tadaradani dim nadrudim tadaradani nadradani tumdradani dim dim tadaradani dim nadrudim tadaradani nadradani tumdradani dim dim tadaradani 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 nadradani tumdradani dim dim tadaradani nadrudim tadaradani nadradani tumdradani dim dim tadaradani nadrudim nadradani tumdradani dim taritajam vittalangutakajam taritajam nadradani tumdradani dim taritajam vittalangutakajam taritajam nadradani tumdradani dim taritajam vittalangutakajam taritajam tajanu imi kita sani rama dimi taka jam tari kita taka jam tari kita taka jam tari kita taka dim dim takita jam tajam ta ದಿಗು ತಕ ತಕ ದಿಮಿ ತೋಂ ತಕ ಝಂ ತರಿ ತಾಂ ತಕಿಟ ಝಂ ತೋಂ ದಿಮಿ ತ ಕುಂದರಿ ದಿ ನಾದ್ರ ದೀಂ ತದರದ ನಾದ್ರ ದಾನಿ ತೋಂ ದಾನಿ ದೀಂ ದೀಂ ತದರ ದಾನಿ ದಿ ನಾದ್ರ ದಾಸಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠನೆಂದೆನಿಸಿದ ಗುರುವೇ ಈಶನ ದಾಸತ್ವದಿ ನಡೆದು ಜಗಕ್ಕೆ ಹಸನಾದ ಬಾಳುವೆಯ ನೀದಿ ತುಳಸಿ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಹರಿಯ ದರುಶನ ಸುಖದಿ ವಿಠಲನಾ ಭಜನೆಯ ಆನಂದವನೆತು ಹುತಾತ್ಮನೆನಿಸಿದ ಪುರಂದರ ದಾಸವೇ ನಮೋ ದಾಸಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠನೆಂದೆನಿಸಿದ ಗುರುವೇ ಈಶನ ದಾಸತ್ವದಿ ನಡೆದು ಜಗಕ್ಕೆ ಹಸನಾದ ಬಾಳುವೆಯ ನೀದಿ ತುಳಸಿ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಹರಿಯ ದರ್ಶನ ಸುಖದಿ ವಿಠಲನಾ ಭಜನೆಯ ಆನಂದವನೆತು ಹುತಾತ್ಮನೆನಿಸಿದ ಪುರಂದರ ದಾಸವೇ ನಮೋ ಪುರಂದರ ದಾಸವೇ ನಮೋ ಪುರಂದರ ದಾಸವೇ ನಮೋ ಮದದಾನಿ ದೋಂದ್ರದಾನಿ ದೀಂ ತರಿತ ಝಂ ಧಿತ್ತಳಾಂಗುತ ಗಜಂ ತರಿತ ಝಂ ತಜಣು ತಗ ಮಗ ಧಿಮಿ ಕಿಟ ಸಾನಿ ರಾಮ ಧಿಮಿ ಕಿಟ ಝಂ ತರಿ ಕಿಟ ತಗ ಝಂ ತರಿ ಕಿಟ ತಗ ಝಂ ತರಿ ಕಿಟ ತಗ ದಿ ದಿ ತಕಿಟ ತಕಿಟ ಝಂ ತ ಝಂ ಝಂ ದಿಗು ತಕ ತಕ ದಿಮಿ ತೋಂ ತಕ ತಕ ದಿಮಿ ಝಾಂ ತಕಿಟ ಝಂ ತೋಂ ದಿಮಿ ತ ಕುಂದರಿ ದಿ ನಾದ್ರ ದೀಂ ತದರದ ನಾದ್ರ ದಾನಿ ತೋಂದ್ರ ದಾನಿ ದಿ ದೀಂ ತದರ ದಾನಿ ದಿ ನಾದ್ರ ದೀಂ ತದರದ ನಾದ್ರ ದಾನಿ ತೋಂದ್ರ ದಾನಿ ದೀಂ ದೀಂ ತದರ ದಾನಿ ದಿ ನಾದ್ರ ದೀಂ ತದರದ ನಾದ್ರ ದಾನಿ ತೋಂದ್ರ ದಾನಿ ದೀಂ ದೀಂ ತದರ ದಾನಿ ದಿ ನಾದ್ರ ದೀಂ ತದರದ ನಾದ್ರ ದಾನಿ ತೋಂದ್ರ ದಾನಿ ದೀಂ ದೀಂ ತದರ ದಾನಿ ದಿ ದೀಂ ದೀಂ ತದರ ದಾನಿ ದೀಂ ದೀಂ ತದರ ದಾನಿ ದಿ ದೀಂ ತದರ ದಾನಿ ದಿ ನಾದ್ರ ದಿ
Wow, Shriya, that was amazing. Followed by this Tillana, Shriya will present a Mangalam in the Ragam Madhyamavati, set to Aditalam. ಶುಭವ ಹರೈಸುವೆವು ತಮಗೆಲ ಸಂತಸದಿ ಅರಸಿರಿ ನಮ್ಮನು ಕಲಾಭಿಮಾನದಿ ಶುಭವ ಹರೈಸುವೆವು
ಹರಸಿರಿ ನಮ್ಮನು ಕಲಾಭಿಮಾನದಿ ಭರತನಂದ್ಯಾದಿ ಪ್ರಕ್ತ ನಾಟ್ಯ ವೇದವೇ ನರ್ತನ ಸಂಭ್ರಮದಿ ಕಾಣುವ ಭಾಗ್ಯವ ತುಳಸಿ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಹರಿಯ ಕರುಣದಿ ಪಡೆದ ನಮ್ಮಿ ಭಾಗ್ಯಗೆ ಮಂಗಳವೆನ್ನಿ ಶುಭ ಮಂಗಳವೆನ್ನಿ ಮಂಗಳವು ನಮ್ಮ ನೃತ್ಯಾಲಯಗೆ ಮಂಗಳವು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಲಾರಸಿಕರಿಗೆ ಸಂಗೀತ ನೃತ್ಯ ಕಲೆ ಎಂದೆಂದು ಬಾಳ್ಯೆ ಸಂಗೀತ ನೃತ್ಯ ಕಲೆ ಎಂದೆಂದು ಏಳ್ಗೆ ಸಂಗೀತ ನೃತ್ಯ ಕಲೆ ಎಂದೆಂದು ಬಾಳ್ಯೆ ಸಂಗೀತ ನೃತ್ಯ ಕಲೆ ಎಂದೆಂದು ಏಳ್ಗೆ
Congrats, Shriya, you did it. You have worked so hard for this day and we are all so proud of you. Now, I would like to ask Rashmi Aunty to give Shriya her certificate of achievement for this Bharatanatyam Arangetram. Now, I would like to request Rashmi Aunty to felicitate the musicians that so wonderfully supported Shriya today. On vocal, we had Srimati Rajini Parameshwaran. On Mridangam, Shri Mahesh Subramanian. On violin and flute, Srimati Sumanasa Ranjani Kanchana. On veena, Kumari Vaijayanti Pappu. On Kanjira and rhythm pad, Chiranjeevi Varun Shankar. And finally, on Nattuvangam, our Guru, Srimati Rashmi Prasad Matkul. And let's give this terrific team another big round of applause.
And now for our amazing MC. Adya Sridharan, did she go away? Can I have, can I get all the Arangetram girls in line, please? Somehow this is one of those Arangetrams that everybody is here. And in adults, Sudha. Fast, fast. In third speed, you have to come now. Put Shriya in the center. I was telling them that maybe I'll fashion a Miss World or Universe type of a crown where they can hand it over after each Arangetram to another person. Amazing friendship. They have supported each other. Each one of them are such fabulous dancers. And I have had the pleasure of teaching all of them. And that's our adult student, she. So they still come back and learn with the same passion. I feel like, that is something that the 10-year milestone is all on one place, but this is my, I feel very proud of it, yeah. And one final big round of applause for the musicians. They are amazing. I have been working with them for so long now. Every time I come up with new set of compositions, and they are always so eager to learn and help me and bring out, breathe life into those compositions. Thank you so much. And on lighting, my dear friend Charitra. She has been doing it for a very long time too. Thank you very, very much. And then we have stage. Again, I have also been working with Om and Anita Johari. Thank you so much. This is a vote of thanks from me, and the parents are going to thank everyone else. Thank you. Thank you. Can I get a picture?
Now, I would like to request some of Shriya's friends to say a few words about her. Let's welcome Satvi and Sahasra to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. For those who don't already know us, I'm Sattvi Koda.
And I'm Sahasra Palla.
I hope everyone enjoyed the event so far. We know how hard Shriya has worked to get to this point in her dance journey.
Having known her throughout her formative years, we have seen her grow into the dancer she is today.
During our childhood, dance was a creative outlet for the three of us. At the very beginning of our youth, we would learn and choreograph dances inspired by people we look up to in the dance industry. Performing dances at parties sparked her passion for dance and contributed to the progression of the person she is today. Starting dance with you was honestly one of the reasons I continue to do it, and I'm so glad we were able to begin our journey together. Seeing you now at the level of people we used to look up to on Shobhanani's TV is inspiring not only to me, but to everyone around you. You are one of the strongest people I know, not only in dance, but also as a person, and I'm incredibly proud of who you have become. I'm so glad I was able to watch you grow up and continue your passion for dance and being here to witness one of your chapters come to a close. As you move forward with your life, know that I will be your biggest supporter and will be there for you every step of the way. I love you so much, and I know that you will do great things in the future.
Shriya, we are so inspired by you. I know I can speak for the both of us when I say that you've encouraged us to strive to be the best versions of ourselves. All the times I was called a copycat as a kid was only because I wanted to be just like you. You've always been the blueprint for the person I've desired to be. Your dance journey, regardless of all the hardships and obstacles you face, has always prevailed, and that's what makes you, you. You're patient, driven, and most of all, passionate. Seeing you on this stage today verifies it. When you have your heart set on something, you make it happen, and I love that about you. You are gifted in every aspect of your life, a jack of all trades. You're not only the best dancer I know, but the most intelligent, most sensible person I've ever known. Everyone here is so inspired by you as you stepped onto the stage one last time as a student, and I'm eternally grateful I had the privilege of watching your growth as a dancer and an individual. It's also just nice to know that all of the hanging up on me to go to dance class paid off. I love you more than you will ever know, and with that being said, I hope you achieve all you've ever dreamed of.
Keep going. As this event comes to a close, we would just like to say how honored we are to be a part of this experience. Seeing you as the dancer you are now is such a bittersweet feeling, and we are so proud of you for everything you have accomplished. It's crazy seeing the little girl I remember spending my whole childhood with all grown up on this stage for the last time. Shriya, you were the first best friend I've had, and I know no matter what happens in the future, you will always be my best friend. So to the girl I spent my first day of kindergarten, my first dance show, and my first mental breakdown, thank you for always being there when I needed you.
The sight of this milestone unfolding in real time after years of practice and dreaming and planning was genuinely unbelievable. We would just like to end off by saying thank you to everyone here for your time, and thank you, Shriya, my best friend, my big sister, my role model, for making this evening so special and memorable. I have never seen a better dancer. We love you, Triya.
Thank you so much. Next, I would like to invite Tanu to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tanushree, and I've had the incredible privilege of being one of Shriya's oldest friends. If our friendship were a book, it would have some of the best chapters, filled with laughter, mischief, and memories that never get old. So the first chapter starts way back, even before elementary school, when we were just 3 years old. Picture this, 2 tiny 3-year-olds in preschool. One of them always wearing a rainbow headband, Shriya, whose biggest challenge was deciding what game to play next on the playground of our apartment complex. Honestly, I don't even remember exactly when we met, because it feels like we've always been in each other's lives. Almost every day, Shriya would yell from the park up to my apartment to get me to come down and play, and I'd run out so that we could start our daily mission of leading chaos and commotion in the playground. And the next chapter, elementary school. We grew up side by side, literally. From the same apartment complex, and when we moved, we still ended up as next door neighbors again. some of my best memories are from 4th grade. We may have technically stolen sticky notes from our class, but our sticky note business on the school bus was legendary. From belting out songs to the top of our lungs, especially the fight song, no matter where we were, the car, or even the school bus, to holding very official meetings of the girls' club on the school playground, we turned ordinary days into something extraordinary. Even after school, we were always together, playing some games and annoying my brother. I remember sometimes we would play high school with Varnatanti's medical textbooks, and we even put on a play in 4th grade. Every day was an adventure, and we faced it together. And that brings me right into the next chapter, middle school. We would constantly be performing new dances we learned wherever we went. But more than that, middle school was the time we stuck together through all the drama. Too much to even begin with, most of it happening in the few short months we actually even went to 7th grade before COVID hit. And even when school went online during COVID, we FaceTimed each other through classes, surviving middle school together. We were each other's constant support systems, and it made the tricky years so much brighter. We truly grew up like family. My mom still thinks of her as another daughter, and even my brother, who was, and he's gonna hate me for saying this, is still pretty shy, played with her like she was another sister. And then one of the biggest chapters of our lives, high school. Even though life took us to different places, our bond didn't change. We may have gone to different schools, but our friendship stayed strong, and we still shared memories like old times. Oh, and I'm from Massachusetts, by the way, and every time she would come to visit, we would have sleepovers and catch up on everything that happened. And throughout all these years, I watched Shriya grow into an incredibly talented, hardworking, and inspiring person. And finally, the last chapter, the future. So today, watching her shine on stage for Arangetram, I can't help but think back to that little girl with the rainbow headband and realize how far she's come. Shriya, I'm so proud of you, not just for your talent and dedication to dance, but for the amazing person that you have become. I can't wait to see all the adventures, successes, and laughter that future has in store for you. And I know I'll be cheering for you every step of the way. So Shriya, thank you for not only being my best friend, but also my sister. I'm so proud of you today and always. And no matter where life takes us next, I promise we'll still find a way to make every chapter just as memorable as the ones we've already written. Maybe with fewer sticky notes involved, but just as much fun. Thank you.
Thank you. And next, I would like to invite Shrija, Deepa, Archita, and Sahasra to the stage to say a few words.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Deepa. I'm here to talk about two of Shriya's biggest achievements today. One is having a ping membership at Crumble, and two is her Arangetram. But honestly, in all seriousness, I think I can speak for everyone when I say today, Shriya, she's not here. Shriya, you did amazing tonight. It's been incredible to see your dedication and commitment over the past years. The amount of time and energy you poured into dance is something we have all witnessed tonight. And tonight was a proof of how much that hard work was paid off. For those who don't know, I go to college in Wisconsin, and Wisconsin's like 2 hours ahead of Phoenix. So, Shriya, I think you know where I'm going with this, but I'm very, very glad I woke up at 2 a.m. Phoenix time to get to the airport to be here for her Arangetram. I'm so grateful for our friendship and how dance brought us closer throughout this past year. As I was writing this speech, I was thinking of all the memories we shared this past year. And let's just say 99.9% of our conversations were about food. But the 0.1% of our conversations we shared were about everything else, like from hyping each other up in classes to stressing over Calc BC together to bursting out in laughter for no reason over like the slightest thing. Some of our deepest and best conversations happened in the Culvers right next to Rashmi Auntie's studio. Shriya, watching you shine on stage tonight made me realize how much you've grown, not just in dance, but as a person. You've worked hard, pushed through challenges, and still managed to bring joy to everyone around you. That energy is what makes you, you. And I know you're gonna do, and you're gonna accomplish much more in life. Once again, you were amazing tonight, and one day we have to hit up that Culvers again. Congratulations, Shriya.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Shrija, and I'm excited to be celebrating one of my best friends, Shriya. Over the past year, Shriya and I have grown so much closer, and I feel so lucky to have shared so many moments with her, especially at our dance studio. From laughing through rehearsals to stressing over the tiniest moves, we've been through it all side by side. And of course, I can't forget the fact that she's basically my private chauffeur. She drives me everywhere. I think I've spent just as much time in her car as I have in the studio. Every ride is its own adventure, blasting music, complaining about sore feet, or just laughing about the most random things. And then there's Crumble. Honestly, I think it might be her true love. I don't know how many times we celebrated after a long day of practice with the little Crumble pick-me-up. It's become our thing, and I love that it's just one of those little things that makes our friendship so special. What I love most about Shriya is how she makes everything more fun. Even when practice feels long or tough, she finds a way to make it exciting. But at the same time, I've seen how hardworking and dedicated she is. She doesn't just show up, she puts her whole heart into every move. Watching her dance tonight, I could see that passion shining through, and it made me so proud to call her my best friend. Shriya, you are such an inspiration, not only because of your dancing, but because of the way you balance everything with so much energy and joy. I feel so lucky that we've become so close this past year, and I can't wait for all the laughs, practices, car rides, and Crumble runs still to come. Congratulations, you were absolutely amazing tonight. I love you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Sahasra, and when I think about Shriya, the first word that comes to mind is dedication. But right after that, I also think of Crumble, because if you know Shriya, you know Crumble is basically part of her personality at this point. All jokes aside, that same dedication she puts into Crumble runs is nothing compared to the dedication she's poured into dance. And tonight, we all got to see that. Over the past 2 years, I've seen Shriya grow so much through dance. The hours of rehearsal, the effort she put in, and the focus she had all led to what we watched on stage. But beyond the stage, I've also seen her grow as a person, becoming more confident, more balanced, and someone who always brings positive energy into the room. One of the best parts for me has been getting closer to her through dance. Whether it's her helping me through AP research stress, telling me about her daily Starbucks routine, or just catching up after class, those little conversations have meant a lot. Those moments, mixed with the random laughs when we were all excited, exhausted, and the memories that I'll always look back on, are memories that I'll always look back on. Shriya, you worked so hard for this day, and it showed in every step tonight. Congratulations on this huge milestone, and I'm so glad I got to be part of it and celebrate with you. Thank you.
Namaste and good evening, everyone. My name is Archita. I first want to start off by congratulating Shriya on this incredible accomplishment of hers and for completing her Arangetram. I have witnessed firsthand the effort she has put into making this day a reality, and the dedication she has is truly amazing. I've known Shriya since my sophomore year of high school, and when I first met her, she didn't talk, literally. She would stand in the corner for 3 months straight, staring at all of us, yapping and getting yelled at by Rashmi Auntie, and she would not say a word. And honestly, my friendship with her now has completely changed. The Shriya I knew when I first met is nothing like the Shriya I know now. I would see her amazingly dance every week and come in, and she would just stand in the corner, and not gonna lie, that really scared me. And to be honest, I'm still scared of her. I have had the absolute blast of getting to know Shriya, whether it was lore dropping in the Culvers next door or getting yelled at by Rashmi Auntie for talking too much. To get to watch you grow and become the incredible young woman you are today, Shriya, has been an absolute honor. Dance is something that has brought the two of us closer, and to watch you go on this amazing, incredible roller coaster has been truly amazing. Shriya, you're truly one of my closest friends, and I'm so proud of your amazing achievement. I love you so much.
Thank you. And next, I would like to invite Sophia to the stage.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sophia. Shriya, I wanted to start off with saying how proud I am of you. You've been working so hard for this moment for so long, and I'm so grateful that I can be here today. Shriya and I met during our freshman year at Xavier. Even though we were both trauma bonding with our class in honors biology over what at the time seemed like the most difficult material we had ever dealt with, and making friends and learning our way around freshman tennis, we grew the closest at the end of the year. I learned quickly that Shriya is one of the most kind, hardworking people you will ever meet. She always has a smile on her face and is ready to make a joke and laugh or listen and give advice, and she knows I love to talk and she knows how to give the best advice. Throughout the course of our sophomore year, we grew closer as we had AP seminar together. We learned we had similar senses of humor as we wrote songs and made crazy slideshow karaokes for class. She taught me the most about writing, more than anyone in that class. And yes, by anyone, I'm also including our teacher. Sorry, Mrs. Donaldson. She takes the dedication and teaching ability throughout all of her extracurriculars, especially her journey that would lead her to today. Junior year, I watched her work on her endless piles of homework and extracurricular activities as she would wake up at 1 in the morning to do homework, drive to school, take a power nap, then go throughout her day and still dance and do all of her work. Even when I didn't understand the importance of her dancing and what it was leading up to, and would ask if she could go less times during the week so she could take more of a break, well, function more like a normal human being, she would decline and carry on, working harder than anyone I know, never complaining. Even through all of this, she continued to be a source of light and positivity in my day and an inspiration. She has taught me so much about the importance of hard work and dedication, and even though I am older than her, even if by a few months, she continues to motivate and inspire me endlessly. She is a beautiful young woman inside and out, and I strive to match her motivation and positivity. She has very quickly become a very important person in my life, and I am so grateful to be here today to celebrate you on such a momentous occasion. Never stop being you. I love you. Congratulations, Shriya.
Thank you. And now I would like to invite Logan, Gianna, and Ria.
Okay, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Gianna Andriotis, and I'm friends with Shriya from school. I'm so excited and honored to be here today celebrating this amazing achievement. I met Shriya sophomore year in homeroom where we sat next to each other. Ironically, we both thought the other was a transfer since we had never seen each other before, but we were both there since freshman year. We started to talk and become friends, especially when we found out we had another class together. We became cooking partners in that class, and as the year went on, we became very close. I'm so grateful to call her my friend. Shriya, you're extremely talented, and I don't know how you do it. You are an amazing scholar, athlete, and dancer. You dedicate so much time and energy to everything you do. You are kind, smart, and an amazing friend. Shriya has supported me through so much, and I'm so grateful to have her in my life. She always is there when you need her and always finds a way to make you laugh. Whether it was us getting yelled at for not measuring properly in foods and nutrition, or us getting kicked out of our lunch spot for being too loud, she's always stuck by my side. I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you. I know how much work you have put into dance, and I'm incredibly proud of your dedication to the craft. Congratulations, Shriya. I can't wait to see where you go in life. Sincerely, your best senior assassins partner.
Hi everyone, my name is Ria, and I am really excited to be celebrating Shriya's Arangetram today. And I've learned a lot about how much hard work and dedication it takes to get to this day, and it's so amazing to see all of Shriya's practice and passion come together on stage. It's really such a huge accomplishment, and I feel so lucky to be a part of it. But what makes today more exciting for me is getting to celebrate Shriya as a person. I met Shriya my freshman year in high school, but over the past year, she's become my best friend, and I don't know what I'd do without her. She's hilarious, we have the most ridiculous jokes, and she's also the person you can count on when you need advice or just someone to talk to. She somehow manages to make you laugh and feel better at the same time. Shriya, I just wanted to say how proud I am of you, not just for today, but for being the incredible person you are every day. Never change. Congratulations, and I can't wait to see what you accomplish in the future, both in dance and in your other passions. Daige and Rikio for life.
Hi everyone, my name is Logan Duncan and I am one of Shriya's friends from school. I've known Shriya since our sophomore year when we started talking during homeroom every morning. I'm super excited to be a part of such a significant moment in her life, and I'm so honored to stand before all of you today. Shriya is such an amazing presence to see every day. No matter the circumstances, I can always count on Shriya bringing a smile to our faces, likely to be followed by uncontrollable laughter. Her words bring us so much joy that we have to write them down, and we do. She is hardworking and incredibly dedicated to her passions, and I am so lucky to have a friend like her. I look forward to our lunch table conversations every day because they erase my worries in those moments, which I'm eternally grateful for. And of course, she is the greatest Mu Alpha Theta president of all time. Thank goodness that I had Shriya along with some of our other very close friends in my sophomore year homeroom. Its result has been an incredible journey. This performance was unlike anything I've ever seen. Your passion and dedication was so apparent throughout. I'm so proud of you, Shriya, and I'm so excited to see what you do with your life moving forward. I just know it's going to be pretty remarkable. Thank you.
Thank you. And now I would like to invite Shriya's grandmom, Shobha Nani, to the stage.
నమస్కారం అందరికీ. ఐ యామ్ శోభ. మొదటిగా గురు మేడం శ్రీమతి రిష్మా ప్రసాద్ గారికి, వాయిద్య సంగీతకారులందరికీ, ఇక్కడ వచ్చిన ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి నా ధన్యవాదాలు. నేను ఈరోజు చాలా ఆనందంగా గర్వంగా ఇక్కడ ఉన్నానంటే ఈరోజు శ్రేయ గురించి చెప్పే ముందు ఆమె తల్లి వనిత గురించి చెప్పాలని. ఆమె నాకు ఒక కూతురు లాంటిది. ఆమె చూపే మమకారము, ప్రేమ, సహాయము నా జీవితంలో ఆమెను కృతజ్ఞతకు చెప్పలేనంత సరిపోనంత నా జీవితంలో ఉండడం నాకు ఒక అదృష్టంగా ఉంది. శ్రేయ నా జీవితంలో ఒక వరము. ఆమె తల్లిదండ్రులు నాకు ఇచ్చిన అదృష్టము లాంటిది. శ్రేయ వచ్చిన తర్వాత నా జీవితంలో ఎన్నో ఆనంద క్షణాలు వచ్చాయి. 2 సంవత్సరాల బేబీగా మొదలుకొని నా బంధము నా జీవితాంతం కొనసాగాలని ఆ భగవంతుని ప్రార్థిస్తున్నాను. శ్రేయ ఎప్పుడూ సహనంగా, సంతోషంగా చూపించే అందరినీ సమానంగా గౌరవించేది. అది చూసి నాకు ఎంతో హ్యాపీగా అనిపించేది. ఈ అరంగేటలో ఈరోజు శ్రేయ జీవితంలో ఒక కొత్త అధ్యాయం ప్రారంభం అవుతుంది. ప్రత్యేకంగా సందర్భంలో శ్రేయకు నా బెస్ట్ విషెస్ మరియు నా భవిష్యత్తులో శాంతి, సంతోషం, విజయాలు ఎల్లప్పుడూ కలగాలని ఆశిస్తూ శ్రేయను ఏదైనా చేసేందుకు నేను, అంకులు, బేట అంటది, మేమిద్దరము సిద్ధంగా ఉంటాము. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఎవ్రీబడి అగైన్.
Thank you. And now I would like to invite Shriya's sister, Anisha, to say a few words.
Hi, my name's Anisha, and I just wanted to say that I am very lucky that Shriya is my sister. From practicing steps in a room to performing to an audience, I am truly proud of her achievements. Shriya is an inspiration to everyone around her, for her graceful movements and expressions truly lead the dance. I would watch her during dance practice, still maintaining that smile that could brighten up the dark. I personally wanted to say that Shriya is a kind and hardworking person. For all those days where the music and the stomps of her feet were just a sign of good hard work, which deserves to be rewarded. I hope Shriya will continue her hardworking lifestyle and become one of the most greatest people I've ever seen. When I grow up, I want to be just like her, hardworking, smart, and kind. Shriya truly deserved this award for working every step of the way to perform for you all. She shows a very good example of a passionate dancer who shoots for the stars. I'm very lucky that such a persevering role model is my sister.
Thank you so much. And now I would like to invite the star of the evening, Shriya, to say a few words.
Hi, everyone. Before I begin, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here tonight and for supporting me on one of the biggest days of my life. Words cannot fully express how much your presence means to me, but please know that I am deeply grateful to each and every one of you. My dance journey began over a decade ago in Shrewsbury, Massachusetts. In those early years, I quickly realized that dance wasn't going to come easily to me, but I was drawn to it anyway. What started as a challenge soon became a passion, and over time, I set my sights on one clear goal: to one day stand on stage for my Arangetram. At first, the path felt straightforward: train hard and reach that goal. But life rarely sticks to the plan.
And soon, after many twists and turns, I found myself in Phoenix, struggling to stay connected to dance. Zoom classes, trial teachers, long drives from Glendale to Chandler, and even redoing my Songhai Puja, but still nothing felt quite right. Then, through what can only be described as a divine intervention, I met Rashmi Auntie. Thanks to an incredible chain of connections, shout out to Madhu Auntie and Kalyani Auntie for that. Looking back, I know every twist in the road was leading me exactly where I needed to be. At NDA, I found more than a dance school. I found a guru who has taught me not only how to be a good dancer, but to be someone who carries themselves with confidence, grace, and pride for this amazing art form. I found friends who have healed parts of me that I didn't know needed healing, and I found a community, parents whose encouragement always brightens my day, and students who make me the happiest person in the world every time I have the privilege of assisting in their classes. And so, I stand here thinking, how lucky am I that life didn't turn out the way I expected it to? It's because of support systems like these that I am standing here today. So before I move into my acknowledgements, I'd like to take a moment to recognize and celebrate all of the people who made this day possible. Let's give them a big round of applause. I would first like to thank my amazing guru, Rashmi Auntie, for your endless guidance, support, and love during this journey. But above all, the greatest thing you've taught me is growth. Not just the kind that comes from mastering technique or perfecting a performance, but the kind that transforms you from the inside out. You've shown me how to be patient with myself, how to push through frustration, and how to embrace the uncomfortable moments where real learning happens. With every rehearsal, every correction, and every encouragement, you helped me grow, not just as a dancer, but as a person. You taught me that progress isn't always visible, that strength can be silent, and that true artistry comes from resilience. Because of you, I've grown in ways I never imagined, and that is something I will carry with me forever. Thank you to my family for their unwavering support during this whole process. Anisha, I know I'm not always the calmest or easiest older sister to have around, but I want you to know how much I truly love you and appreciate you. You've always been my biggest cheerleader, the one who lifts me up and keeps me sane through thick and thin. I hope that as you start your own dance journey, I can be there for you the way you've been there for me, steady, supportive, and full of belief in you no matter what. Thank you to my dad for being there for me through it all. I know planning this entire Arangetram wasn't always easy on you or your wallet, but I truly appreciate everything you did behind the scenes. Thank you for stepping up when things got tough, for handling the chaos, and most importantly, for being my personal chauffeur. Above all, I would like to thank the person who should be taking credit for everything you've seen today, my mom. The effort she has put into this day is so much more than the effort you've seen on stage today. She's truly helped me through it all, whether it was through practicing through 104-degree fevers, signing me up for extra classes, driving me from Glendale to Chandler every single weekend, and most importantly, for being my rock through it all. My mom has seen me grow in more ways than I could have ever imagined, and I'm so, so grateful for her, and I don't know what I would do without her. Thank you to the amazing musicians for your help in making this day amazing. Thank you to Mahesh Uncle, Varun, Rashmi Auntie, Rajni Auntie, Sumanasa Auntie, and Vaijanti. Your presence, support, and willingness to cooperate with me during our midnight rehearsals is and will forever be truly appreciated. Thank you to everyone who has contributed to the behind the scenes of this Arangetram. Thank you, Charitra Auntie, Om Uncle, Anitha Auntie, Avi, Srija, Deepa, Archita, Adya, Nirmala Auntie, and Hema for all your help. I would also like to give a big shout out to Rashmi Auntie's family for their constant support during this Arangetram process. Thank you, Manya, for always brightening up my day with your hugs, jokes, and laughs. I want to say I'll miss our Starbucks runs, but somehow I know those aren't going to stop anytime soon. Thank you to Srini Uncle for your positive encouragement throughout this whole process. You know, I wasn't going to give the traditional tea advertisement that happens at these Arangetrams, but after you brought some to my last rehearsal, my life was forever changed. On a more serious note, seeing the person you are and seeing the light on Rashmi Auntie's face when she speaks about you has created a new standard in all of our minds, and for that we'll always be forever grateful. A huge thank you to Shobha Auntie, Rashmi Auntie's mom, for all your help in coordinating in India and for always supporting me through my music rehearsals. I know it's definitely not easy from across the seas, but I'm truly grateful.
A big shout out to Adya for being my MC today. When I first started at NDA, Adya was truly my role model, and a lot of the steps and movements you saw today, you can give Adya credit for that. She's truly changed my perspective on dance, and I truly admire her so much. Thank you to all my family and friends who have made it out from out of state and country to be here. I know traveling down to Phoenix is by no means easy, but I'm so, so grateful to have all of you here. I'm so sorry if I missed anyone. I just know that I truly appreciate everyone that has helped make this day amazing. Finally, if there's one piece of advice that sums up my Arangetram journey, it is to find that one thing that you love more than anything and fight for it no matter what. Dancing is by no means easy, and balancing school and my extracurriculars and everything that happens with life with dance is not easy either. But I can proudly say that dance will always be my first love, so for that I'm truly grateful. Once again, thank you to everyone who came out today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shriya. And last but not least, I would like to invite Shriya's parents to deliver the note of thanks.
Hello, everyone. Namaste. First of all, I would like to thank Mrs. Rashmi Mathur for mentoring Shriya in every aspect. I want to thank all the wonderful musicians, makeup artist Nirmala, decorators Shushmita, and photographers Om and Anita to make this event happen. Thank you, Adya, for the amazing emceeing. I want to thank Rashmi's mom, Mrs. Shobha, for all the help in coordinating the costumes. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming to this event and spending this evening with us. I want to, now coming to my family and friends who've been my strength. As they say, it takes a village to raise a child. It's totally true for Shriya. Special thanks to Shobha auntie and Krishna Reddy uncle for everything, basically everything related to Shriya. They have given unconditional love and support, actually more than me. Special thanks to my mother-in-law for running the show at home. I'm so glad all my family and Rad's family is here to support Shriya. Now about Shriya, bragging time. She's the first one in my whole family to do this Arangetram, and I'm so very proud of her. I never imagined that what started as my dream to join her in dance because she has big, beautiful eyes would turn into one of her passions in life. I realized very early on that I had a very determined child at hand. Shriya didn't start off as a natural dancer. She was not that flexible, nor was naturally expressive. But she worked so hard on every aspect to get the grace she has today. Shriya was 10 when her prior guru, Mrs. Kalai Mangai, the guru in Boston, she stopped her class in the middle, made all the senior dancers give her an applause as she was so impressed with what Shriya put in for practice to match the seniors in dance. I realized the extent of her passion 2 years ago after I read her essay. In her words, she said, "No matter where I went or how I strayed from my original plan, dance has always been part of my life, and I know it will always guide me through." If after today, even one person gets motivated to immerse themselves in this art form, we would feel that all the work that we have put in to make this day happen will be all worth it. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I think you have had a lot of speeches that you've heard already, so I'll try my best to keep it as short and sweet as possible. First, I would really like to congratulate Shriya on this incredible achievement. What we have witnessed is a 2-hour glimpse into a 10-year effort that she has put in over several years. So please, a big round of applause for her again. I would like to thank her teacher, but for her, Mrs. Rashmi, I don't think she would have gotten the necessary guidance and motivation to pull this through. Lastly, I would like to, I really sincerely appreciate everyone who's come to this venue from Phoenix, out of state, and out of country as well. We truly and sincerely appreciate all the effort you've put in to make some time and to attend this function. Thank you again, and dinner will be served next.
Sorry, I just have a couple more acknowledgements. I would, from the bottom of my heart, like to thank Shobhanani and Uncle Betta, who came here from Massachusetts. They are biologically not my grandparents, but they've truly raised me and should be taking credit for everything you see on stage today. And I'd also like to thank my best friends, Sathvi, Sahasra, and Thanu, for coming all the way out here and like truly changing my perspective of dance and changing my life for the better. So thank you to all of them as well.
Thank you all. Please, dinner will be served in the lobby. So hope to see you all there.
Someone's hungry. Thank you.
And thank you all so much for coming today. And once again, please be sure to have dinner on your way out. Have an incredible rest of your Saturday evening. Thank you.